Everyone, it's Jordan. Today I'm going to be doing the Christmas Traditions book tag. I like doing the different Christmas book tags every year, and I found this one while I was searching for what book tags to do that was popular in the past, and I thought I would do this book tag again. I didn't do this before, but yeah, I'll link the original video down below so you guys can check it out. It's just basically questions that are related to different Christmas traditions, and you gotta answer a question for that. But anyways, let's get to the book tag. So the first question is, red, gold, and green colors, a book with any combinations of those colors on the cover. This one was tough just because I don't know I haven't had a lot of books that have those combinations, but the one that I could think of is the Holiday Swap, because you can see on the cover it has a lot of red and greens, but no gold, so at least this would count since it has at least two of the colors to answer this question. And the next question is, carol singing, what is your favorite Christmas carol? Pick a book with that title that includes the words from that song title. This one was also tough because I like different various Christmas songs, and the one I could think of is All I Want for Christmas Is You, and the book that I have is All I Want for Christmas on it by Maggie Knox. So yeah, this is the book that I picked for that. So yeah, that's the one that I can find that fits with any of the Christmas song titles. So the next question is Christmas trees, wreaths, and evergreen foliage, and a book that features nature as a character. This one, I did not find any book for this one just because I don't read a lot of books that deals with a lot of nature, so I don't have an answer to this question, unfortunately. So the next question is, sending cards, a favorite aspiratorily book that you've read this year or want to read next year. That one's also tough because I don't know what was considered in that category. I had to Google this, and then I saw a book that popped up that I haven't read in a very long time that I probably want to read next year, which is Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. I remember reading this twice in college, and I haven't read since then. So yeah, this is probably one of the ones that I want to read next year. So the next question is Mistletoe, a book that features unrequited love. And the book that I picked for this, I know that it has unrequited love and it's other than the obvious books I usually picked in the past. But the book that I picked is Cinderella's Dead by Caitlin Barron, because Sophia is in love with her childhood best friend, but her friend doesn't receive those feelings for her in return, so that's definitely unrequited love right there. So that's the one that I could think of that has unrequited love in it, other than the ones that I would usually pick previously. And the next question is Santa Claus, a book that features a character who's odd and or a little frightening but endearing anyway. And I'm still gonna pick Sophia from Cinderella's Dead, because the reason that she's odd is because she does not want to go to the annual ball to become to find a suitor at the ball. She just wants to go outside of the society policy. So she is an odd character for that reason, but I still liked her character still, but she's not frightening either. And the next question is Nativities, seeing a family-based historical fiction. I had trouble finding a book for this one because I'm trying to remember what would be considered a family-based historical fiction, because I read a lot of fantasy or family-based stories in fantasy and contemporary and all that. But I found one that I was like, oh yeah, there is family dynamics in this one, which is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which is basically about family that the siblings throwing a party and then something happens. So yeah, that's the one that I can think of that has that is a family-based historical fiction. So the next question is Elf on a Shelf, a book that is on your shelf that catches your eye all the time but you never picked it up. And this book has been on my shelves for a few years, and I've always had it on my priority shelf or my book, my TBR cart, and I never picked it up for some odd reason, even though I don't know why I keep putting this off, which is Lake's Edge by Lendell Clipstone. The reason that's been catching my eye all the time is because this cover really reminds me of Haunted Mansion at Disney. It just gives me that vibes, but I never picked it up, and I do want to read it, but I don't know what the heck's wrong with me. I know I started it, but then I DNF'd it because I wasn't in the mood for it. I was liking what I've read so far, but I just didn't pick it up, so hopefully I'll pick this up soon before I put it off some more. And the next question is, Christmas movies, your favorite adaptation or book that you would like to be adapted? I like a lot of adaptations, but the one that I really enjoyed this year, which is My Lady Jane, which is obviously based on My Lady Jane by the Lady Janies, and I watched it this year, and oh my gosh, it's so funny. It made me remember how much I love the book so much because of how funny it is, because I remember listening to it on audiobook, and I haven't read that book in years, but I was surprised that they made that into a TV show, which I do really like, because there's a lot going on in the book that I don't think it would be good as a movie adaptation. So yeah, I really enjoy this one, and it's my favorite one that I've read that I've seen this year. And the next question is Ugly Sweaters, a book that made you laugh out loud. And this is a little obvious for me because I love this manga series. It just makes me laugh every time I read the next volume in the series, which is Spy Family by, forgot the author's name. Oh my goodness, I apologize for that, but I just know that I love the family. I really love the story. It's just, the characters make me laugh, especially when they end up in awkward situations. I'm like, oh boy. So like those, I just love those characters so much, and yeah, they make me laugh every time I pick up the next volume in the series. And the next question is Eggnog, a book that you love that everybody seems to hate, or vice versa. This one is, I did a video on a couple of weeks ago where I read my lowest rated books on my TBR, and this one I'm really not surprised that many people don't like this book, but I can understand like why. But I don't love it, but I liked it. So it's Ready Player 2 by Ernest Cline. I know that there was a lot of mixed reviews when it first came out. There were mostly like as it goes on after it's been published, there was like a lot of negative reviews versus positive reviews, but I still enjoyed it. It was a decent time for me, but I could see why people didn't like it. So yeah, this was a book that I liked but didn't love, but I can understand why people didn't like it. And the next question is Exchanging Gifts, a book that you read this year and thought this would be perfect for blank. And a book that I picked for this, I know I've read this like earlier this year, and I know that I loved it, and I think this would be perfect for anybody who loves either Asian fantasy or a retelling, which is Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I just love this world. I really like the characters, and I think many people will enjoy this one, especially if you like Elizabeth Lim's writing, and I know that I want to read more books by her, and this is a duology, which I haven't read the second book yet, but I think this would be perfect for anybody who likes Asian fantasy or just a retelling in general. And the last question is Christmas cookies share by tagging some friends. I haven't tagged anybody in book tag in many years because I don't know who has done what book tag, but if you guys are watching this and you want to do this book tag, I would say I tag you just because it makes it easier for me, and I know that many people just like doing book tags. So yeah, if anybody's watching this, I would say I tag you if you want to do this book tag. So that's all for Christmas tradition book tag. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what's your favorite Christmas tradition, because I would like to know. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!